Beloved ones, as we move into Piscean season, many of you will feel the pulse of moving inward, working with inner alchemy to achieve unity within yourselves. This is a time when many of you are going to be awakening or expanding into your mission as Earth unifiers, whose main mission, as I have seen recently in some of you, is to reconcile opposites in the Earth's structures that are still damaged with false programming, to create more separation, and at a collective level, Pisces teaches us how to achieve ascension by precisely merging opposites. It is with this water sign that we finally clear karmic ties, embody our lessons, and terminate the zodiac wheel by knowing who we are, our purpose, and how to step into a new harmonic sphere of creation. When we are reticent to leave behind the past and move forward, our physical body shows us the resistance in our feet, knees, and lymphatic system, all ruled by Pisces. If no medical condition, look within to see if you are moving into a new cycle and your ego is not letting go of the old, as when it occurs, we feel pain in our joints and lymphatic system, which does not drain properly our fluids, for we are not wanting to let go, creating more blockages into its network and pressure into the parts of our body that want to move forward. Those of you who have already activated both of your polarities, removing the old and stepping into a new phase, will be activated by your unified self as divine unifiers. This involves dedication to balancing and neutralizing the ego and seeing the truth and unity in all beings and living forms. As divine unifiers and hence polarity reconcilers, your mission involves remaining always in a compassionate, neutral state of being, for judgments obstruct your purpose of anchoring more love and integration. This is a time for us to resurrect our divine template, often imbalanced as part of our polarized nature in this plane of existence. A time for us to remember the power of unity to shift what we cannot individually, for this transitional year is key for us to leave behind separation at a personal and collective level and move into a more trinitized space. This is a year when many of you will finally achieve healing, correction, and activation in your polarities, shoulder blade portals, and in all their corresponding body channels. You will realize the divine perfection in yourself so you can also see it in others, creating more balanced relationships and releasing the ones that only foment separation through toxicity and egoic patterns. Strength, devotion to serve, and focus on what is truly important, and that is only love, is vital at this time for us to contribute to our planetary ascension. Our trajectory is determined by our personal choices to remain in our hearts or to keep feeding false narrative. All choices serve. Creation for all is equally respected. May you live with your eyes, mind, and soul wide open to see the truth. May you choose wisely what forces you wish to serve, beloveds. Within infinite love, beloved ones, have you noticed how profoundly you feel everything lately? The tides of transformation are upon your world, and you too are shifting, becoming ever more attuned, ever more sensitive to the unseen currents of existence. Now, more than ever, it is essential to turn inward, to listen to the whispers of your own divine essence while navigating this unfolding evolution. The Earth's vibration is rising, and with it, you are returning to your true, luminous self, awakening from the illusion of separation. The veil grows thinner, revealing what was always known in the depth of your being. Your thoughts ripple through the ethers, Your emotions dance within the waters of creation, and your heart's energy is felt by all. Telepathy is no longer a distant possibility, but a remembrance of what has always been. In this great unveiling, you recall a truth so simple yet so profound. You and the other were never apart. Consciousness knows no boundaries. What you give, you receive. What you harm within yourself. This is why your sensitivity increases. It is not a burden, but a sacred gift. Honor it. Let it guide you back to the holiness of your own heart. You are awakening once more to the realms of spirit. The unseen world, once distant, now stands before you more tangible than ever. You begin to perceive the vastness beyond the physical senses, to recognize that what is real is not what the eyes see, but what the soul knows. So why exhaust your energy chasing the fleeting? Why define reality by the limitations of human action alone? Why not pause and listen until your perception expands to embrace the multi-dimensional? Why consume so much? Why stay endlessly occupied? Why drown the subtle in noise? Do you not remember that the gates of heaven open in silence? That peace is the key to perceiving the divine? You have given power to the unreal for too long, mistaking illusion for truth. Now, it is time to return home. Remember, everything is energy, and in stillness, new realities will unveil themselves. Be quiet, and worlds unseen will rise before you. Eat lightly and let yourself be nourished by light. Do less, yet feel more. Speak little, yet listen deeply. The moment has come to remember who you are. Know that we walk beside you, ever near, never apart. And as you step into the light, perhaps, just perhaps, you will meet one of us at the corner of your path. Will you pause for a moment and offer a smile? We are the creators. We are 12th dimensional collective of non-physical beings, and we are here to help. You are making great progress there on Earth as you access more of your dormant DNA, more of your subconscious minds, more of your historical records of life on Earth. As you discover more of who you have been physically and who you are physically, that then helps you to expand your consciousness and your knowing of who you have been and who you are spiritually as a soul, as a consciousness, as an oversoul. You do tend to need to see physical evidence first. You do tend to want to experience something in the physical realm before you are open to experiencing it as a being of consciousness. And that is because you have been physically oriented for so long. And however you get there, doesn't really matter, but we just wanted to point that out to you. You've accessed a lot of information now that has helped you to expand your sense of self out in all directions and all times. And now it is the time for you to expand your sense of self non-physically. It is time for you to awaken to the truth that you are an aspect of Source, and therefore you are so much more than your other cells in physical form. You are so much more than just being a part of an ETT lineage, and your history there on planet Earth pales in comparison to your histories as souls who exist even beyond this universe. You are more than this universe is, and that can be hard to swallow for the average human who doesn't have any physical evidence to prove that. But continue to open your eyes and open your minds so that you will eventually open your hearts and feel for the truth of who you really are so you can know experientially that you are an aspect of Source and therefore are infinite and eternal, unconditional love. Now that you know more, you can feel for more. And when you feel for more, you will also be able to experience more because of the vibration you will be tapping into as you expand your feelings out to tell you more viscerally who and what you really are as a being, as a collective consciousness that is so much more than all of your physical lives put together. Keep educating yourselves because that is the path that you've chosen, but know that there is so much more available to you than what you can know with your physical human mind. And get curious about what you can feel when you go into the infinite chamber of the center of your heart. We are the creators, and we love you very much.